Today we're going to be using the area model of multiplication to solve multi-digit multiplication problems. So let's take a look. The area model, basically you just create a rectangle out of a math problem. So we'll take a simple one now since we have this grid here. How about 23 times 18? We'll do some harder ones after we get rid of the grid. So, because we only have a limited amount of space we can use here. So first we'll make a 23 length, if we can do that. This is about, I think this is square centimeters, so we'll give it a try here. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23. There's the 3 right there, and here's the 20. So we're going to say that this is 20 centimeters plus 3 centimeters. And then the length is going to be 18, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, and I'm going to look at 18 as if it's really 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 plus 8. Because that's really what 18 is. It's 10 plus 8. And that's really what 23 is. 20 plus 3. Okay, so now I'm going to create my rectangles, which is how you make your area. I'll do red for this one, just to show you. Alright, so what are we talking about here? We've created 4 different rectangles out of 23 times 18. 23 times 18 is really the same as 20 times 10 plus 20 times 8 plus 3 times 10 plus 3 times 8. So let's figure that out. 20 times 10 equals 200. 20 times 8 equals 160. 3 times 10 equals 30. And 3 times 8 equals 24. Okay, so 20 units times 10 units equals 200 square units. 20 times 8 units equals 160 square units. 3 times 10 units equals 30 square units. And 3 times 8 units equals 24 square units. Okay, so let's put those all together now. We'll write them on the side. 200 plus 160 plus 30 plus 24. 0 plus 0 plus 4 equals 4. 0 plus 6 plus 3 is 9. Plus 2 more is 11. And that's really 11 tens. And then add the hundreds up and you've got 414. And the answer is 414 square units. So that's the area model of multiplication. It's, when you have a grid, it's really nice to be able to see the picture. Now that we're doing the area model multiplication on a regular, just blank white piece of paper, we can use much greater numbers. So I've got 37 times 93. I'm going to draw my model here. First I'll do 30 plus 7. And then I'll change 93 to 90 plus 3. And of course, we could even add something to that, you know, we could make it a 3-digit number, but then you would just add an extra rectangle on the side. Or for 37, we could change it to like 437, but then we'd have 3 rows. So now we're just going to do our multiplications. 30 times 90 is 2,700. 30 times 3 is 90. 7 times 90 is 630. And 7 times 3 is 21. If this was grid paper, we'd have a giant grid paper, but we would actually have 90 square units, 2,700 square units, 630 square units, and 21 square units in there. So obviously these aren't to scale. Now all I'm going to do is just add my pieces up. 2,700 plus 630 plus 90 plus 21. All right, I've got 1 in the ones place. Then I'm going to add my 3 tens plus 9 tens is 12 tens, plus 2 more is 14 tens. Then I add my hundreds. 100 to 700 is 800, and 800 to 600 plus 600 is 1400s, or 1,400. Got my comma there, and finally 3,000s. So there's our answer. It goes a little slower than the traditional way, but at least you see exactly what you're doing in all 4 multiplications that you're doing. So that's the area model of multiplication.